Hi guys, welcome back. This week I got a comment that made me go, huh? It went something like this. I know what you went through is hard, but please, for the sake of your subscribers, keep it more positive. I mean, I see the point. If there's anybody out there who has had a purely positive experience with EEOC, please get in touch with me either in the comments or by email, and I'd love to have you on the channel because other people do need to hear good news. Meanwhile, today, we're going to talk about some of the positive stuff. I actually had a lot of positive experiences with EEOC myself. First of all, I know I'm lucky to have had an EEOC to go to in the first place, because not everybody does. There's still workers in America that aren't covered by EEOC. I'm grateful I was able to keep working, even though my agency refused to reasonably accommodate me for my covered disability. A lot of workers can't do that. I'm grateful I was able to find and afford an attorney. Grateful the attorney I found was a good one, because not all of them are. Grateful that my EEOC counselor, investigator, and AJ all listened to me and were open to what I was telling them, because I hear from a lot of you who aren't so lucky. I'm grateful that NASA made a lot of dumb mistakes that ended up helping me. I got lucky there too. And I'm also really grateful that in the end, I got some justice and some money. All of that is really good stuff. But I gotta say that if I only shared the positive notes with you guys, I'd feel like I was lying to you about the reality of our situation, which, like it or not, is kind of negative. What I'm aiming for here is balance, and I gotta trust you guys to let me know through the comments or email how I'm doing with that. By far, the most positive thing I can share with you guys from my experience is that it is possible to win. I didn't think I was gonna, and I did. I hope the same thing happens to all of you. I've heard from some of you who don't believe me. You say, oh sure, you're a rocket scientist, of course you can do it. You must be really smart. I can't lie, yeah, I am smart about rockets. But when I started out at EEOC, I was exactly where most of you are, or were, in the beginning. I had way more questions than answers, and my emotions were all over the place. I looked around online for help, but back then very few people were talking about this, and the ones who were talking were not very encouraging. Most of them told me, don't even bother fighting. Now, obviously I didn't take that advice, but I did listen to them when they talked about all the obstacles and traps that were ahead of me. Their warnings told me what I needed to work on, and they also motivated me to do that hard work. Because they didn't encourage me at all, I had to get tough, which served me well. So whether or not it was intentional on their part, their negativity actually helped me win my case. A lot of what I share with you guys here came to me from them. But I also share a lot of the stuff that I got from my support system, especially from my husband, Doug, who was constantly telling me that I didn't deserve to be treated the way that NASA was treating me, and eventually they would pay a price for it. And of course, I share some of the tips and tricks that I learned on my own along the way. The things that happened to us shouldn't have happened to anybody. Discrimination is ugly, damaging, and dehumanizing. I can't make that more pleasant for anybody, and I'm not even sure that I want to. I'm not sure I'd be doing you any favors, because it is what it is. But what I can do for all of you is use my voice to share my experience as a worker who was dehumanized, who fought back and got a little justice. And I do that in the hope that I can help you fight back a little harder than I was able to. I'm here to help you win. Every time one of you does, I feel like I've won all over again. And that's a very positive feeling. See you next time. Till then, take care and hang in.